What's up, guys? This is John with Skate Better, and this is the Zero 8.5 deck review. So, I'm in New York right now, posted up here for a business trip. I'm going to try and get a little bit of skating in if I can. There's a lot of good skate parks nearby. And back to the deck. I really like this deck. I love skating the Zero deck. I've never skated a Zero or a toy machine before. I really like the way it's holding up. There's like a little bit of razor tail going on. But other than that, it's in really great shape after a month and a half of skating. And if you like graphics, I don't know what kind of paint or printing system they use, but normally for me, after like 2 weeks, this is all gone. It's turned into wood from board slides. But it's actually holding up really, really well. So props to Zero for whatever they use to print with. As far as the shape's concerned, it's a pretty great shape. I find it's very balanced. And what I mean by that is like it has a good amount of concave. So I'd say like if this was very concave-y, this is no concave. It's like a little bit more to the concave side, but overall in the middle. I love the pitch of the board. So like this, it's not like a primitive or an element where it's really poppy, but it's not like a girl or chocolate where it's super flat. It's like a really good in between for me anyway. And the shape of this board is unique to me. So most boards that I have, this goes straight across, and then there is like this little divot, and then it goes back up. And I almost see like this one, it almost like starts to go up a little bit right here, which creates like this little like mini mountain peak for your foot. And I find it's a good reference point for like frontside shove-its, frontside 180s, things like that. And it creates a really good pocket right here for when you're doing your ollies and you need to catch your foot. So I'm really loving that about this deck. And I would say the only con so far that I had was because that little divot is a little bit deeper than some of the other decks I've had, I get more wheel bite with this deck. So usually wheel bite for me is not an issue because I skate 51mm wheels. And on this deck, I'm still skating 51s, but I do find that I have a little bit more wheel bite. So it's okay, living with it, not a big deal. But other than that, like this board has held up amazing. Like it feels really strong, really rigid. It almost feels like a little bit thicker than some of the other decks I've had, which doesn't bother me at all when I'm skating because it still feels like a really light deck. So I had a girl that was 8.25 before this, and I would say this is even a little bit lighter than that board, which is weird. But yeah, so like really great quality. The pop feels good. It's holding up. It's keeping its shape. A little bit of razor tail, like not a big deal though. And yeah, I'm like really loving this Zero. So if you want a good all-around deck, I think you could skate this for street. You could skate it for even vert. Just the way it's shaped, I think it makes it really prone for both of those things. And I would definitely be interested in picking up another one in the future. So that being said, I'll probably throw in a few clips of me doing some super basic tricks on this deck just so you can see what it's like. I had a request for that. And yeah, I think I'll probably try a toy machine or something, maybe something really different next, like an Alien Workshop or something completely different. But I would love to skate another deck from the same distribution company just to see what that's like because I'm really loving my experience with this Zero. And I really wanted to love Zero because I love Jamie Thomas. I love almost all the dudes on that team. I think are great. They're sick riders right now. And yeah, so I'm loving this deck. I think if you're considering purchasing a Zero, go for it. I know they're not really available in a lot of skate shops, which kind of sucks, but other than that, I think it's a great deck. So that's all I got. Thanks you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.